So this video, we're going to talk about INFPs and how they can feel trapped from their business. We're going to talk about the signs that they're feeling like this, what's going on with their personality type, when they start to feel trapped, so how they can get off from being an INFP, and then most importantly, what to do about it. And I'm Amelia Harshfield. I help leaders who are INFPs find the freedom of leading in a way that is fully them. So we're removing the ways that they feel trapped. So let's get into it. So some signs that INFPs are feeling trapped with their business. They might be resisting what's going on around them. They might be dreaming of other businesses and constantly looking at other things that they can be doing with their time and energy. They might be making decisions out of fear. So they might be feeling trapped and they're like, no, this is what's going to get me out of feeling trapped from my business, or this has to happen to make this work so I stop feeling trapped. So they can be really uncomfortable and making these quick decisions out of fear, which usually don't work, leave them more frustrated and more pretty sporadic inside. They might be deeply disappointed that they're not where they want to be with their business, and they might be frustrated that things just aren't working, because when you're feeling trapped by something, you can't be grounded, you can't be feeling free, you can't be your true self, because there's walls closing in on you, and that's a really hard place to be. So what might be going on with their personality type when they do this? And I'm going to be bringing up the round table model here for INFPs. So this is the INFP round table model. So there are 4 types that make up, or 4 thinking, feeling, sensing, intuition make up all different Myers-Briggs type. But those 4 parts, thinking, feeling, sensing, intuition, are in different orders. And for the INFP, they have inward facing feeling right here. So that's all about what feels right to them. What are their values? How can they stand up for what they believe in, or what's irritating them about this that isn't right with who they are deep down? Their inner parent. So the second most used part for the INFP is the pioneer, and the pioneer is all about what don't they know? How can they keep learning? What is out there that are new possibilities, new solutions to things? And this is where their idea generating comes from. Their third most used part is the 10-year-old inner child. So this is a black and white part of the round table model. And then so the sensing part, inward facing sensing in the 10-year-old inner child part for the INFP, is all about looking at what they've experienced in the past and going like, okay, what information can I get from what I've experienced in the past, and how can that help me right now, either in a way that's going to bring all bad, like, oh, every time I've done this, I've failed, or every time I've done this, I've learned this, or look what I've done so far, so I can, trust myself reasonably in this direction. And then their 3-year-old inner child here, the 4th most used part, and the part of them that's usually the least confident, is their outward facing thinking. So this part's all about getting stuff done. It likes feeling accomplished. It likes seeing what they're doing in the world and having that come to fruition. So that's nicknamed the executive here. And so this part's all about getting things done. And when they're starting to feel trapped with their business, something that can happen is that their pioneer over here, their inner parent, will probably want to go and find solutions to help them get out of this feeling trapped. So like, okay, the walls are coming in on me. What can I do? I can go find new solutions. I can find new ideas to get me the fuck out of this situation, because it's uncomfortable. You probably don't want to be in it. It's not fun. So this part can go like, I'll solve the problem real quick and let's just go. So it can get you out of the situation. But the problem is, if you're feeling trapped by something, then you're missing different things that can slow you down and see if you're running from something, or you're running towards something. So are you running away from something that you're missing that you don't know how to do yet, a skill you don't know how to do yet? Or are you actually making a good decision here? Because if you're just running from something because you're feeling trapped by it, then it's going to maybe lead you down the wrong path. And if this is a pattern for you, like it's a pattern for me, your inspiration might be leading you astray. So it can go, oh, I've got all these other ideas for a new business, or I can see other possibilities in this new direction. I'm just going to go over here. And then this has to work because it's based out of fear. And usually when we make decisions based out of fear, they're not the best decisions. So that is something that can be going on. Their inward-facing sensing might be looking at all of this and kind of rolling their eyes and saying like, okay, here we go again. Might be frustrated that you're continually doing this, because this part of them can be hard to keep up, because it's like, well, I've got good information here that can help you make a decision. But if you're not paying attention to the information I'm gathering, then it's probably, you might be missing things. And then your 3-year-old executive here can be going like, this isn't getting us where we want to go. So you might be beating yourself up in these situations as well. You might be really critical of yourself. You might be like, I'm not getting where I want to be. I'm really dissatisfied with my life. I'm disappointed with where I am because I wanted to do all these things and I'm just not there yet. And the problem is, if you are feeling trapped and you're running, you need to learn things that, like, when you're feeling trapped, and this is what you can do. So if you're feeling trapped by your business, slow down. And I understand those ideas can be very exciting. It's kind of like a drug, like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. And it can feel really fun. It's like, I understand that, but why are you wanting to do that? Are you feeling trapped and that feels like the quickest way out? Or are you wanting to find a solution that works for everybody here? And this is a great thing that could be happening. So it's not like it has to happen this way. It's like, okay, this could work for everybody. So that's a way to start looking at that differently. And if this trapped part of you is really uncomfortable and you're like, I don't know what else to do with this, because you can see these things going on with yourself. But if you don't know really what to do and how to get the hell out of it beyond slowing down a little bit, because even that can be really uncomfortable for people. If you are over feeling trapped and you're over wanting to get the hell out of this, a solution for you is to book a call with me, and we'll see what you have going on and how these different parts of you are piping up in your with feeling trapped with your business, what they have to say, why they are popping up, and then what you can be doing about it. Because usually there's wisdom within these 4 parts of you, but if you don't know how to listen to it, you won't be feeling heard by yourself. You're going to keep putting yourself in these situations and these patterns, and then you're going to be in the same place you are now, but even more frustrated and more upset that you're not, quote unquote, where you want to be yet. So hang in there. It's okay to be uncomfortable when you're feeling trapped, but you don't have to always feel that way. Usually there's a lesson to learn if you know how to listen to these 4 parts of you, which is what I specialize in. So book a call with me, and we can get you on the right path when you're ready to actually like really get over this, because you don't deserve this. And it's not helping you build where you want to be. And I will see you on the next call.